Hello, everyone. This is Jeff from the Cybersecurity and IT Professional Podcast, where industry leaders share their insights. It's 6 questions in 9 minutes because hackers never sleep. So let's jump in. Question number one. Jorge, in a few sentences, can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Hello, thank you for having me. I am Jorge Orchilles. I am the Chief Technology Officer at Scythe, and I am also a SANS instructor and author. I have a 2-day red team exercise and adversary emulation course, and the project lead for the C2 matrix.
Wonderful. Question number two. What would you say is the best thing about your position?
Community. I get to talk to a lot of bright minds in the community, whether I am teaching or collaborating on Threat Thursdays or just seeing what our customers are doing and how we're pushing the industry forward in the offensive security field.
Wonderful. Question number three. We hear from other industry leaders that cybersecurity is a top 5 concern and only growing. What does that mean to you?
Yep, that means that everyone is going to get hacked. If your board of directors or your C levels do not know that, then they need to understand that. And it's not about trying to stop a breach anymore. It's about trying to detect it and respond to it. I'm sure you've seen the news. Pretty much everyone, including the top cybersecurity companies, have been breached. So it's the inevitable.
Couldn't have put it any better. So on that, what insights about emulation would you like to share with our community?
Right. So offensive security is all about providing business value. And I've been doing this for over 10 years. And adversary emulation is where we've gotten to, where it is important to understand your threat model, understand your own organization, and see who's likely to attack it. Understand their adversary behaviors, and then actually emulate that in your environment so that you can train and improve not only your technology, which has been a focus for the longest time, but also your people and your process, right? They are the ones, they are the detectors, they're the best sensors we have. If they know what adversary behavior looks like, they can ring the bells and have a process that responds to that incident and hopefully remediate the situation, eradicate those actors before they actually impact your organization. So a healthcare provider, for instance, it better understand what is after them, right? Ransomware is probably one of the biggest issues right now. They should probably test that against themselves instead of trying, say, a fin group, which goes after financials and retail organizations, just like a Walmart and a Target would probably focus more on a fin group than on a ransomware. So that's why adversary emulation is important. It's way more targeted and really goes down to providing the most efficient business value for the organization through offensive security. And what we're talking about lately is purple teaming, right? Not doing it just as a zero knowledge red team engagement that happens once a year, but do it more continuously where you can show and teach and really measure and improve people, process, and technology.
So it sounds like the takeaway is more of mitigate and minimize as opposed to prevent in these days.
Yes, 100%. It's all about detection. Obviously, you want to do your prevention. You want to patch everything that you can. You want to train your people not to click on a phishing email, but inevitably someone will click on something and you will miss that one patch at any point in time. So yes, you have to be ready for what happens next.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you. Question number five. What other successful cyber professionals like yourself would you like to acknowledge and who might be a good guest on our podcast?
Oh, I have a bunch of mentors, thankfully, been in the industry for a while from the SANS side, Ed Scotus, who right now is running the Holiday Hack Challenge. If you haven't heard of that, definitely check that out. It's a bunch of challenges for everyone. John Strand from Black Hills Information Security, Bryson Bort, who started Grim and is my CEO here at Scythe and also has the ICS Village. A ton of people in the industry and all my friends on Twitter and LinkedIn. Hopefully you all connect and we all share and work together.
Wonderful, wonderful. And the final question, question number six. What is your favorite piece of retro technology that makes you
Oh,
smile?
I have a daughter and I'm getting her into video games. So we bought, and I actually still have some of the old video game consoles. And that's where I started hacking. I actually started hacking on a laptop, Grand Theft Auto 2, which she does not play. But we can still have fun playing some of the old school video games and the little hacks that we can do there. So those bring a smile to my face, especially because I get to hang out and play with my daughter.
Excellent, excellent. What's the best way for viewers to learn more about you and potentially get in contact with you?
Twitter and LinkedIn. Just give me a follow. It's my name, Jorge Orchilles. Most people call me George, but it's unique, so it's the only one. Give me a follow and say hello, and don't have any imposter syndrome. I'm very friendly. Just say hi. I'll say hi back, and I'll accept your connections.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, George. Make sure and check out more episodes and insights from the Cybersecurity and IT Professional Podcast. My name is Jeff. We hope you all have a happy holidays and peace.